Hello everyone, welcome back to Python for Beginners. Today we are diving into three powerful string methods: center, split, and index. These are essential for manipulating text efficiently in Python, and I will walk you through each one with simple examples. Stay till the end to master these concepts, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more beginner-friendly Python tutorials. Let's start with this one. Center method. How does that work? Okay, first of all, I need to open new cells over here. Okay. This particular method allows you to center align a string within a specified width by adding padding characters. I'll give you an example over here. Let's start with this variable string. Let's say Python for everyone. Okay, followed by exclamation. This is our string that we'll be working on. Let's see what happens. Okay, like several other string methods that we've used previously, this one will take a parameter in its brackets. So a dot center brackets, and I'll just give you an example, 50. You will put a number in there. Why? That's why. So because I've put 50 over here, it has found the center in this particular width from where to begin printing the string from. Let's try and change this. I put 40. See, you can see the difference here now. All right, now let's say that I want to put some other characters instead of white space like over here and here. I want to add something else. Okay, so how will I go about doing it? We'll work on the same variable, but there'll be a second parameter which we will be putting over there, separated by a comma, and let's say an asterisk. Okay, there you go. So instead of white space, we have a special character over there filled in. This method is basically helpful when we're trying to format text outputs. Okay, let's get to the second method, split. I think the name explains a little bit. So let's try and use the same variable, but instead of center method, we will be using split. Okay, and now in this method, you can put a parameter in, or you need not. For example, what I want is I want individual entities. I want Python separately, for separately, everyone separately, but put together in a list. List is a data structure that we will be covering later on in our videos in the future. But for now, we're just splitting this one string into three different parts. Okay, there you go. Square brackets means it's a list. Need not worry, we will cover it later on. But you can see these are individual strings now. Separated by a comma, sure, but they're all in different codes. Okay. Now let's try another example over here. Another string that we have: fruits, apples, bananas, oranges. Okay. And now I want to split them, but over here we don't have spaces. All right, so we will be using this in our parameter for split method. Print b dot split in brackets. Where do we want to split our string? Wherever there is a comma. There we go. See, individual strings now. This is we use split method when we're trying to handle CSV files or user inputs. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one, which is index method. Okay. Let's take our first example, first variable itself over here. Indexing, to put it in simple words, it's basically trying to find location of whatever we're trying to find location for in a string. For example, if I want to find a location of everyone, so how will I find it in that string? Right now, it's a simple three three-word string that we're working on. Sometimes it could be, paragraphs, stories, worth, pages worth, single string. So over there, it comes in very handy. Print a dot index. And what are we trying to find the location of? Everyone. So it won't see everyone. Every single letter has a different location, so it will come back. It will give me an output of where everyone starts from. Okay, there you go. It starts from 11th position in the string. Now you might get confused because indexing in Python, it starts from 0. So index for Python will be 0. Okay, we can try doing that. 0. Indexing will start in ascending order, will start from 0. If you're going backwards in descending order, it will be -1, but we will cover it all in our next video. You need not worry. This is just an introduction. Okay? And now what happens if we're trying to find location, if you're trying to use index method for a substring which is not there at all, which is not present there. For example, we have this variable. Okay, let me explain what a substring is. First of all, this entire thing is one single string. Okay, but if I want to work, for some reason, I want to work on just bananas over here, that will be called a substring. A part, a smallest section of one string is called substring. Comes in very handy for indexing. Okay, let's say I want to find out if, what's the indexing of pineapples. Okay. So how will I find that out? We can't see any pineapple over here, but if you're working on a longer text, you won't know it unless you try it. b.index, brackets, quotes, let's say pineapples. Error. Now, if the substring is not found, index method will raise an error, just like over here. Substring not found. Unlike find method, which returns with -1 if there is not that particular substring present, index method just gives you an error. Okay. Now, like I've said it before, we will be discussing indexing in details because it's one of the most important parts of Python in our next video. For now, this is just an introduction to our index method. Okay, relax. So that's it for today. Now you know how to use center, split, and index methods effectively in Python. Try these out and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will try to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more Python tutorials. Bye-bye.